Hello. So, I refused to acknowledge that how my song was sounding in terms of vocals was due to my voice, but the cheap microphone that I got on Amazon for weddings. So I got this fancy thing. Seems to be what everyone says to get. I think I could have done the 57 or 58, but I'm really going to be using this for vocals. I'm trying to really buy into this, and I could afford it. So I got the SM7B from Shure, and I'm going to unbox it while telling you what I learned in the process of looking for this thing. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a while, Craigslist, things like that, and kept on getting like stood up by people, and just like kind of sketchy messaging back and forth with folks on Facebook Marketplace. Probably making a lot of noise. And what I came to, the conclusion I came to, is that I should just buy the product straight from Shure. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sure? I feel like it's Shure. Buy it straight from them, because I learned through a lot of other YouTube videos and random searchings upon the internet that it's one of the more counterfeited items in the world. And I found a bunch on eBay for like 120 or 150 bucks. And then it made me think, like, shit, like, what if all of the cheap ones I'm finding on Facebook Marketplace are just those counterfeited ones on eBay that aren't like really real and high quality, and then I would just drop hundreds of dollars for something not high quality. So decided to just get the real deal straight from Shure, because screw Amazon. Fancy metal plate backing or something. Some cord, wire, kind of holder thingy. Here it is. Ooh, wow, it just feels nice. It's got a good weight to it. I'm hoping that this just makes me really want to, sing and do stuff. I hear there's this back thing that like lets you almost like EQ your voice in real time. Wow, it just feels so crisp and nice. And I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna record some vocals. I wrote the last verse. It's my song. My song's got a fun story, so I'm gonna call it "Show You." And that's the start of it. I wonder how that audio is going to come through. There's a speaker right behind you. Basically, I started the EDM Producer Pro class, as I've talked about. Navigated through making a song. I recorded some vocals. I wrote the lyrics, recorded my own vocals on that shoddy microphone that I got on Amazon. I think it's a Shure, but it was like 40 bucks. I did bite the bullet and just get it on Amazon for a wedding, because I needed to get one for a wedding that I was DJing, and I feel like I got a good song going. I'm kind of framing it based off a reference track. I've gone through, and I think I got all the layers that I want. I just needed to write the second verse, and then once that was done, now I'm going to record. I've been wanting to record the second verse. It actually has a funny story with the song as a whole. So yeah, like I said, I'm calling it "Show You," and that is because as I'm writing it, listening to some YouTubers, Songtown, That's what it was called. And they were like, "You're not special. You don't have special things that you're going through that people care about. So like write something that's relatable." And I was like writing this song. I'm gonna pull it up, and I was doing so in the same time frame that I was falling in love with my girlfriend, and I think that's the first video I started. This is gonna be a fun video diary going back to that because that was my first video. We'll see how much this really takes off, but anyways, yeah, it's called Show You because I felt like I was falling in love, but it was early on in the relationship. You don't want to say I love you too early. That's a thing I used to do when I was in high school because I felt like I did. I thought I knew I loved them, but then it's like you don't actually know them. You're just kind of falling in love with the feeling that they give you, and it's not really substantiated based on who they are, but it's like within yourself that you love the feeling that they're giving you, and it's really just limerence, which is like an infatuation, an obsession, when things just like feel so good and right, and you're kind of ignoring all the other things, and you're just like, I love you. I used to do that pretty early in dating people, and so this special person talked about like wanting to take things slow, so we kind of took things slow in the beginning. We're both in a state of our lives where we want to marry someone relatively soon in the grand scheme, and so as we're taking it slow, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm like, in my mind, I kept saying like, oh, I love you, and in my words, it came out like, I like you, and she'd be like, I hope so. um, and one time she said something like, I like you and may have like more intimate feelings for you, and she like kind of did an eye thing. Other times I was like, I really appreciate you, as I was like holding her before we were falling asleep. So we're basically kind of saying it. So I had this whole plan. It's January 23rd right now. I had this whole plan that I was going to finish this song and show it to her before New Year's. We were spending New Year's together. And then after the song, I was going to tell her I love you. Because the song, let's get back to that, is called Show You, and it's about showing someone that you love them. In the time, and it doesn't have to be, but I was in the time before I was saying it, or before I could say it, or feel comfortable saying it, and have it not be taken like, whoa, you don't even know me. How did, like, I wanted her to know that I already did love her when I told her for the first time. So I wanted to show her by various means, doing things, right, that I loved her. So that when I told her, she would be like, of course. Which brings me kind of to like Han Solo and like Leia, how like he's like, or no, Leia's like, I love you, and he's like, I know, before he like goes into the the carbonite. Anyways, so that didn't happen. It didn't work. I didn't finish the song in time. My vocals were shit, and I didn't finish it. I was really busy. I was in Wisconsin for 3 weeks. Anyways, told her about the song at some point. But anyways, it was like New Year's Day, and we were spending the whole day together. We had a house booked on the coast, Oregon coast, and we were like in the hot tub, and I was just like, I have something I want to tell you. I've been wanting to tell you for a while, and I haven't, because I was waiting for something to happen, and then now I stumbled over my words for a little bit, and I was like, I love you. And she was like, I love you too. And then we kissed. It was great. And then I told her the whole silly story about how I had this song that I wanted to like show her and then tell her afterwards. And she's like, oh, this is great. And then later that night, we listened to what I had of the song, and she thought it was really cute. Said it sounded really good, and I'm like, I think it sounds really bad in terms of my vocals. But your voice always sounds weird to yourself, right? So this is gonna fix my vocals for sure, for sure. And so yeah, I also found a plugin that does vocal tuning, like auto tune. Trying to make it not sound like too auto tuney, but I'm using Waves Tune Real Time free. There's a button on it. Now I have the screen or the camera facing the wrong way, and it's not the best time for it, but okay. This is it, and I realized, you know, I thought a yellow square around an on button meant that it was on. I didn't know it was supposed to be purple. So every time I'd play the song, it wasn't actually on. Boom, you click it on. I had to watch a YouTube video and then learned that it was on. So then I learned that I could turn that on. Oh, I'm really zoomed in. Can I flip this? Oh. Okay, I cannot flip this around, so I won't flip it around. But yeah, now it works. Theoretically, I mean, my voice still sounds kind of not great, but that's the song. It's called Show You. And I actually met some guy. His name is Kai. And I was working on this song just in the coffee shop down the street. And he comes up to me, he's like, I just have to ask, that's Ableton, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, cool. Like, what are you working on? And I'm like, first ever song, you know, going through this class. And I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I'm working on a song. And he's like, cool. Like, yeah, I've been producing for like 13 years. Used to want it to be my career, and then I still do it for fun. And started talking about our favorite music and whatever. He's into a little bit more like melodic dubstep and drum and bass. Sounds like maybe some trance, I think. But, you know, close enough. And we exchanged contact info. And hadn't heard from him. This was like weeks ago. And I just messaged him today because I knew I was going to be spending time on it. This is a Friday night. I'm like, oh, he's probably not going to be free. But I texted him and he's free and he's gonna come over in like a half hour or so, and he's gonna help me mix and master this. So I wanted to make a little recording of what it sounds like before that, and then after that. And also, I guess I haven't used this yet. Usually somebody unbox this. So I need to record the second verse that I have now written the lyrics to, and I just, you know, I'm looking at song structure, intro, verse 1, build, kind of chorus, E, kind of like a continuous build, drop for 8 bars, a bar, nothing, verse 2, nothing. It seems like to be a, God, I always forget words. A bar that is a transition bar. That's what I'm going for. Verse 2, 16 bar verse. Oh, this is wrong. Just looking at my flags for like where things are. Build 2, chorus 2, and then a drop. And then I was like rushing the other night and it was just like, oh, I need to have it. I just want it to be done. So I think I just copied. Yeah, I just copied the drop 3 times in a row. And I was gonna mess with it, but this is just where it is now. It's probably gonna get tired, like old at the end. I think it was like 3 minutes and 42 seconds, which is pretty crazy that I got a song that long. But yeah, I probably will drop one of the 3 drops at the end. But yeah, enough lollygagging. I'm gonna try to set this up so that it's looking at the screen, and I'm gonna have to come over here and look. Oh boy, that's what happens when you put plates by your feet because you were eating. Okay, all right, this isn't so bad. And we're like right here, maybe. I'm like peeking over here. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that is, as I've said, my professional screen sharing. Oh my God, did I stop? Great way to end that last clip. I thought I bumped the recording button, so then I touched the recording button, and then I actually did end the recording. But now I'm recording again. I'm gonna have to learn some video editing on how to put two videos together. Seems really difficult to me right now, but I'm sure it'll become very not difficult once I learn how to do it. If you haven't noticed, not a single video has been edited yet. I've just done press record, say some stuff, keep her moving. So once I've learned how to put two videos together, I'll post this. That'll be great. But here's the song. A lot of build up for me to just hit the record button. I'm not going to get rid of 15 minutes of recording. I'm going to learn how to edit videos together into one. So yeah, here's to show you. Again, second verse is not completed. So there'll be a big like quiet part for that. There will be vocals. I'm realizing it's not mixed, it's not mastered. I tried to play with like some of the volumes and things, try to keep the thing from going in the red over here or whatever, and it's hard to get the audio, the vocals to like stand out. And I imagine that's something to do with how like to compress the compression and stuff. Like I don't know at all what I'm doing with processing vocals. They're pretty much raw. I guess I lied. I am using the Wave Tuner tune reel, and it is turned on now. It used to not be. I used to not know how to do that. Can't say I noticed it doing a lot. And it's just quiet, but when I make it too loud, it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, this is the version before I make it better. So yeah, let's just get to the song. Where did I even... There's got to be a delay somewhere. I don't even know why it actually made sound after that end. I thought it was going to be a pretty abrupt ending. Yeah, I didn't actually do an outro. I'll probably get rid of that last drop. Oh, boy. Scared me. I'll probably get rid of the last drop, do some kind of like outro of some sort. I don't really know. Maybe I'll bring back the bass line because I started with the bass line. I don't know. Maybe that's poetic. Oh, wait. I already did because it's in the drop. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. If you're actually listening to this, let me know what you think I should do. 20 minutes into this probably video, so we'll see if anyone ever gets this far. But yeah, I added these drum things where they like and they go up as a reverb is automated on there. Where's the reverb at? Yeah, so I did one of these guys, which, oh shoot, I couldn't even tell you what button. You're supposed to touch a button and it makes it like shift, control, option. No, I don't know. You can bend that. Oh, no, no, no. I'll leave it there. Did I do something? Nope. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know why that's doing that. Oh, okay, I did that. That's like the reverb. That makes it kind of go. That's just a little transition-y thing that I saw on EDM Producer Pro. And some risers. I went through Loop Cloud to find all those. What time is it? Okay. Yeah. That's the song. I really like the melody. Proud of that. I want to get writing again though. I've been listening to this same freaking song for months now, probably. So yeah, I want to finish it. Goal for 2026 is to make 8 or 10 songs. I think I said 10. Shoot for the stars. Never know. Yeah. I want to do this more. Let me know what you're thinking. If you're listening, wow, thank you. This is a new endeavor for me. You can tell by my fancy screen recording process and how my hand is just right here and I'm right behind it. Hopefully this is picking up all my audio. We'll see. Okay, this is enough. I'm blabbing. Thank you and come again. Goodbye.